It'll come back here and just a base. Have a 1/3/2024 violation date and a 11/5/2023 violation date. Where is it? Okay, so you make the assumption. There are two charges or one for to just maintain lane. Okay. We'll do a FTA and a bench one on Katrina Davis.
Trina Davis. Kadarius Dunlap. Jackson Floyd. Request for FTA.
Granted.
Dulce Gomez. Patricia Haynes. Yvonne Hardy. Request for FTA.
Can I see Hardy's place? So the reschedule notice. Yeah. Okay. We can't tell whether she ever received it. On Yvonne Hardy, we'll follow up on that after the calendar. That's doesn't seem to be any proof that she was actually served with the court date.
Robert Harper. Request for bench warrant.
We'll review that one at the end of the calendar. It appears that a cash bond was posted. We'll review the facts, see whether we should accept the cash bond or whether a bench warrant should be issued.
Carlos Hawkins. Joshua Howard. Africa Jones. Request for bench warrant.
Granted.
Kentavious Lee.
Here.
Iman Miller. Request for FTA.
19, it's a 2020 case. Can you tell me if we issued a warrant or a suspension notice on this case prior? Go back to that last case. Case to dismiss, case from a previous note.
Tiffany Morris. Tiffany Morris. Request for bench warrant.
Granted.
Renaya Nixon. Durosky Nord. Teresa Patterson. Lavarcia Sapp. Lavarcia Sapp. Request for FDA.
2020 case, can you give me an update on why? The 2020 case, 10/26/23 case. 3/8/2020 case. May 10/12/2020 was a good day. The court day, no COVID, anything going. On the SAP, on the 2023 case, need a follow-up to determine whether or not she was actually served with the rescheduled notice of failure to appear on her original date. On the 2020 case, there's no action was taken. That was during COVID. We'll follow up on that to determine whether or not she has a good address where she can, where personal service can be attempted. Rip sheet.
Thank you. Xavier Singleton. Looks like he has an active JAG. Thank you. Nathan Sykes. Artie Thompson. Artie Thompson. Request for bench warrant.
Grant.
Pauline Whitfield. Keontre Winchester. Keontre Winchester. Request for FDA.
Hold on for a minute. You start at the top. We should have a 2017 case, 2021 case. What happened in 2017 case? Mm-hmm. That will cover. It will cover the 2021 cases also. 2021 case, yeah, that's what I was saying. And Winchester attempt to be served by mail. Back in 2021. That's right. Here you go.
I believe that's all for the calendar. We did Keontre weekend.
Yes, ma'am, we're still working on the last one, but that's
Oh,
fine. We don't. I apologize for you not being able to hear us. If you look at your docket, at the Winchester case, it showed me a start of the 2017 case, 2021, 2017. Mhm. All right. What kind of bonus posted? Bond posted. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Your Honor, before we get started, I was able to work something out on the city of Albany versus Aiden Jones. They are submitted a plea and sentence recommendation before we get started.
Yes.
Thank you.
AYD.
Thank you.
Want me? What am I keep?
Yes. City of Albany versus Patricia Ames. Your Honor, all of these charges result from an incident in 2000. City recommends that. I'm not very far.
Ms. Haynes, you are 65.
Yes,
You have 14 years of education.
yes,
Where do you work?
disabled,
You get a check.
yes,
You understand you could be sentenced up to 12 months in jail and $1,000 fine on each charge.
yes,
Are you mentally disabled or under the influence of alcohol, drugs, and medication?
no,
You have a right to a trial by jury, presumption of innocence, the right to confront and subpoena witnesses, and the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself. Do you understand those rights?
yes,
You're charged with failure to appear for a court date, speeding 54 and 35, and no insurance. It's indicated that you wish to enter no contest pleas to all the charges. Is that correct?
yes,
Mr. Leffler? Anything?
Please, the court, Your Honor. I believe this case is so over.
mhm,
This is a case that stems back a good number of years. We're not interpreting it incorrectly. That charge is over 20 years old. And we would ask this case be null pros.
What's your legal rationale for that? The fact that a person absconded and disappeared for 20 years or 5 years or 3 years and not the message we want to send, that all you got to do is avoid court for 5, 10, 15, 20 years and the charges go away. She's present and she wants to enter plea. So other than the case being dated, and I don't know how we happen to get her tonight, is there any other reason why the court?
yes, I had no prior to that. I had no notifications, nobody came to me. I did community service for 60 days under this building at the courthouse in the basement, filing files.
You did that for what purpose? To have anything to do with these charges or something else?
That's what, cause I haven't driven in 20 years. I don't have any license. I didn't drive. I haven't driven in 20 years.
When did you do the community service? What year?
Oh, it's been a minute. Cause the reason I was speeding because my mama had a heart attack and I was trying to get to
You're
the
going to 2
hospital.
minute things,
I don't know what.
what.
I was on probation then, and I'm off probation out of it.
At this point, the court is going to deny dismissing the charge solely based upon age.
Okay,
There are attorneys, that are on staff and paid for by the city. Mr. Leffler standing beside you is one of them. So if Mr. Leffler and the solicitor wants to get together, like the things you're telling me are important things, but the judge is not the one who sorts through whether or not you did some community service, whether or not you received notice. I see the ticket on the computer now. And that's why I see here. Scroll up. There's a signature on the citation that indicates that a person signed it, and it probably was you.
Yeah,
So when you tell me you didn't have notice of a court date, then of course the lawyers need to sort that out, because I'm looking at a document for that ticket with a signature on it. I'm also looking at things in the computer where a court date came around and you didn't show up. So the lawyers can sort through that and stand there with you and tell me that based upon what they looked at and based upon what you showed them or told them, then of course, you came to court, did community service on these charges, and it was not kept in the computer or something.
I guess not, because I didn't
All
get
I'm
no.
saying, ma'am, is we don't know how to stand in front of the judge and do this. That's what these lawyers get paid for.
Okay,
To sort through that for the court and then make some kind of recommendation. The recommendation they made, I denied it.
Okay.
I know your age is around mine, so we're young and all those kind of things. I know you are disabled. I got a bit of that too, but what I'm trying to convey is the fact that we are not as fortunate as others sometimes and things happen to us. Judges don't dismiss cases solely because they're old. And that's what I heard from the lawyer initially. There's some other reason why I should dismiss it. I was certainly entertained.
If I may, there is one, it may fall in the same category that being too old, but her mother was, I believe, a witness to the wreck. Am I correct, ma'am? And her mother passed several years ago. Now, the city has had 20 years to prosecute this case, get it ready to bring it before the court. And Your Honor, I would respectfully request that please be not lost to the reasons you say.
Well, I'm going to deny it again. One thing is I'm not looking at a wreck in this case. It's a speeding charge. It doesn't show that it was a wreck involved. It's a no insurance charge. And so somebody being a witness to a wreck would be another case.
no, she was in the car with me, and she was going, we getting her to the hospital for having a heart attack, she was
Yes, ma'am.
sick.
She was in a
that's
wreck
why.
somewhere else and then
I had no wreck. I got the speeding ticket, taking her to the emergency room.
So, ma'am, it's not your fault. And all I'm saying is, whatever it is that happened, we don't sort that out with the judge. Mr. Lepper gave me a second argument and he misstated something about a wreck. And that's okay. But if you all stand aside and talk about whatever it is that y'all want me to know about, I can better
I don't know. nothing.
determine how to handle the case. I don't know if they showed you a copy of the ticket. They have computers and should have access to that to let you see the same thing I'm looking at. And so if you look at the signature on there, you may agree that I signed that and you may agree that there's a court date on there. And then when you look at the court date, you may agree that either you were not available or you forgot about it or something else.
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
know, but all I'm saying is the judge is not supposed to stay here and go through this for 30 minutes trying to figure it out when you have lawyers being paid to do that.
Well, Your Honor, it was not my intention to misstate anything, and if I misstated anything, I apologize to the court.
And
But,
your
I would-
apology is accepted. It is. It is. You pass it down for me. You can call them, okay?
Your Honor, in light of this, can we maybe leave it open for a few minutes and?
Yes, sir, that's my recommendation today. At some point, take some time and talk to her, if you need some assistance. And looking at something on the computer, I would certainly have either, one of the two clerks print out whatever you need to see, the citation or whatever else, summons or subpoenas, so we can better able advise Ms. Haynes as to what she needs to do.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
City of Albany versus Nathan Site, charged with speeding, please know.
Ms. Haynes, did we grow up together?
Yes.
Went to the same church? You are Nathan Site.
Yes,
You are 27 years of age and you have 17 years of education.
yes, sir.
You have a degree.
No,
You completed the 12th grade.
yes, sir.
You went to college.
Some college.
Hmm.
Some college.
How many years of college did you attend?
About 2 years.
And 3 years?
Two.
2? And where did you attend college?
Down where ASU West Campus now, but you know,
You're not old enough to have gone to Jordan. Okay. You working anywhere?
I work at Walmart.
You work full-time, part-time?
full time.
How long you been at Walmart?
May 2021.
Did you work anywhere before 2021?
Harvest.
And how much have you thought about getting back in school and finishing that up?
A lot.
So what's holding us up?
Just procrastination.
Procrastinate. I normally can help with that. You understand that on the speeding charge, you can be sentenced up to 12 months in jail and $1,000 fine?
Yes, sir.
Are you mentally disabled or under the influence of alcohol, drugs, and medication?
No, sir.
You have a right to a trial, the presumption of innocence, the right to confront, and subpoena witnesses, and the right to remain silent and non-incriminate, except if you want a trial. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, tell me about school. You hadn't thought about it in a while.
Yeah, it's been a little while, but I've been thinking about going to get like a trade or something.
Like a what?
A trade.
You thought about what kind of trade?
I'm thinking about CDL.
Your driving history looks pretty good. You got good driver's license and all that?
I got a couple speeding tickets. But other than that, that's it.
All right. Do you want to talk with somebody about getting trade or get started on it, how to start on it, and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. You have children?
No, sir.
You got a car?
Yes, sir.
They run good. To get you back and forth to school, I can get you back and forth to Walmart.
Yes, sir.
All right. You know, a lot of times school now is online. You
Yeah.
don't have to go the whole time. You can do it online.
I think I'll be better in person than online. I ain't gonna-
But I'm glad you know that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you know that. Anything else you want to do other than further your education? Right now? You have your own place.
No, I'm working on it. I'm still at home right now.
All right. How much will be going over speed limit?
I think 20 over. I think.
Oh, my. Why were you going so fast, Mr. Frank?
I think it was like calibration error. It was another car on the side of me, but he was in the meeting. The cop was in the meeting, checking speed and stuff. So I was going, but I wasn't going that fast. I probably doing, I know that 35 on. I probably doing about 49.
Did money have anything to do with you not completing your education? Or something else going on?
No, I was on Pell Grant and I paid out of pocket. So when COVID hit, I had to stop. I ain't go back afterwards.
I understand.
Yeah.
Ms. Daniel, I want you to do an assessment on him. I'm considering, because of that rate of speed for him to complete the fifth driving school. I will not weigh in on any fine. At this point, and try to determine what the assessment shows. If you have a fine and he is admitted to all being at work, then of course I will convert the fine, so he wants to use his good money to pay the fine he can use it for school and other education. All right?
Yeah.
There you're single.
City of Albany versus Carlos Hawkins, charged with failure to appear in the license of a person, failure to appear driving with a suspended, canceled, or revoked registration, and failure to yield in a driveway. No, all, the city recommends on the failure to yield, driving too fast for conditions. Insurance settlement has been reached, it's the insurance, and that he has sort of paid for what he does or asking for a reduction on that,
Mr. Hawkins, you are 38,
Yes, sir.
completed high school.
Got GED.
What year did you get your GED?
That was like 2017. That was, yeah, 2017.
Where do you work?
I just started at Albany Bears.
What do you do for Albany Beverly?
I'm an order picker.
You understand that on a government offense registration, says a year, and no like one person could be sentenced up to 12 months in jail and $1,000 fine each.
Yes.
Are you mentally disabled or under the influence of alcohol, drugs, and medication?
No.
You have a right to a trial by jury, the presumption of innocence, right to confront and subpoena witnesses, and the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself. You understand all of your rights?
Yes.
Ms. Portman, any of the failure to appear that we take any action on those? Appears to be one for each charge. And in the interim, he got another charge while the 30-day letter was pending. Okay. All these are done at the same time. Do you have a valid driver's license? Do you have it with you? Why did you miss your court date?
Yeah. I don't know if you-
You forgot 2 times?
I was,
We talking. I can't understand what you're saying.
you know, I mean, I was trying to figure out everything out. I'm trying to get my friend. I'm trying to working. I didn't miss the court date.
You understand that if you
I ain't look at.
just working, taking care of your family, you don't show up at court, you end up not having a job. You understand it?
Mm-hmm.
Most judges will put you in jail for missing court, and the best reason you can give is that I forgot.
Yeah.
And you forgot 2 times, you got 2 pending failures to appear,
Okay.
and you're gonna take care of family like you've been doing. You
Okay.
gotta stay responsible for all this kind of stuff.
Thank you.
It appeared to you to the 3rd charge on a different date. Was there a written involved?
Mm-hmm.
Did Ms. Hayward say something about insurance on this? Insurance letter or something? Go ahead. Registration valid? You see on the 2013 Ford Fusion?
No.
Where is it?
I think somebody bought that car. But last I heard, somebody bought that car.
Think what?
It was bought for. It was on for title man. Somebody bought that car.
It's in your name?
Nope.
No. Carlos Hawkins,
Uh-huh.
Constitution Court.
I used to have that car, but when I did that long, I had couldn't get payments. Payments came and got it. And somebody took it on title man.
So if you're correct, and somebody has insurance on it and they still driving it in your name,
No, they had, the car got, somebody that took about the car, place.
listen to me. I'm looking at the state operated computer right now. This computer here, the computer screen, it connected to the state. It's telling me the car in Carlos Hawkins, 110 Constitution
That car,
Court and a certain apartment. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying for the state records, it's still in your name. You got proof to show me this and somebody.
I don't got title to that car.
Hmm?
I do not have the title to that car.
We're not talking about the title. We're talking about it still in your name.
But it's
So
still-
whoever, if somebody bought it, still driving it, with your name having ownership according to the state of Georgia. And you're probably right, it got insurance on it that. December 27, 2023. Before you got rid of the car, did you change tags or you still have the tag?
Take it in my house,
Tag at your house.
cause. And I don't, I just put that, I don't have that car no more.
Well, I want you to understand, see, all this talking we're doing, it's not just for me to be talking, it's suspended registration for which you say you were in a no low contingent plea to. You follow me? If I take that plea, the state of Georgia is gonna suspend your driver's license. So what I do as a judge, try to figure out how to fix what I see in order for you not to enter the plea and I accept it. And you get a notice from the state and your license is suspended because the registration on the vehicle we're talking about still has suspended registration. And that's what you were charged with for that same vehicle, right?
Uh-huh.
When folks normally show me that the registration is not suspended anymore, I have a good explanation as to why I shouldn't accept that plea. Then I do that. I reduce it so it won't mess up your life.
Yeah.
So we're at the point now where I let you walk out of here because title upon got it, it's still in your name, and all that kind of stuff, and then take your plea. And then I see you again for driving on suspended life. Because that's what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna suspend it. The state will suspend it if I accept the plea you want to. How long ago did you get rid of the car?
I ain't had the car too much.
Okay. Is it possible that you could go to wherever you need to go and find out from whoever had it before they sold it?
Yeah.
Find out if you can get something saying that the car is not in your name anymore.
I will, tomorrow.
And the tag, you just took it off or did you go to the tag office and tell them you were not using the car anymore?
I ain't gonna tag off. I just took the tag off.
I thought the tag was at home. It's not at home.
You know what I'm saying? It's at home, but I'm saying, I just took the tag off the car.
The car's at home.
No, I take off the car.
So you don't have it anymore.
No, the tag, I got the tag, but I don't have the car. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you need to go to the tag office and tell them you no longer own the car.
Yeah, I don't own
So
the
they
car.
they'll show on your record that the tag has been counted. What I'm trying to tell you in short term is,
Okay.
if you don't do
Right.
something
And
and you walk out of the courtroom, your
Yeah,
life's
okay.
gonna get worse.
I understand. I will tomorrow. I go my tag off and tell my tag go there with him.
Ms. Hayward, have you been listening?
Yes, sir.
Will you approach the bench, please? Now you're next. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to talk with, the community court case manager and see if we can figure out how to help you get your stuff straightened out before you get in work. She's gonna talk to you and then she's gonna come back and talk to me. And we'll try to figure out that something other than a tag and missing court or things we need to help you deal with, okay? Yeah. Thanks, sir.
City of Albany versus. Contagiously charged with failure to appear, operating an unauthorized vehicle with blue light, speeding, and driving with a suspended license, please guilty to all charges.
Mr. Lee, you are 24 and you completed high school.
Yes, sir.
What do you work, sir?
For Wendy's.
You understand you could be sentenced up to 12 months in jail and $1,000 fine when you charged?
Yes, sir.
Are you mentally disabled or under the influence of alcohol, drugs, and medication?
No, sir.
You have a right to a trial by jury, the presumption of innocence, right to confront and subpoena witnesses, and the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself. You understand those rights?
Yes.
Okay. License suspended for missing a court date here. Mr. Lee, do you remember having a blue light violation
Yes,
in your
sir.
vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Why didn't you come to court for that?
I lost the ticket, but I got the headlight changed and forgot the date of the ticket or the court date.
So
I changed wallet. The ticket was in my wallet, and I lost the ticket and forgot the court date.
but you never contacted us to try to figure
Never
out.
contacted. I forgot.
Means you forgot to contact us too?
Yes, sir.
When did you find out your license was suspended?
When they stopped me on Overthought coming home, and he told me how long they were suspended since last September. That last speeding ticket.
Are you still on Edwards Drive?
No, sir.
When did you leave there?
Years ago.
Is that the address on your license?
That's the address on my last.
Do you know that once you move, you have 30 days to change your address on your license?
I ain't know. All right.
And when I'm looking at it, so that what the state does, it sends notices to the last address on your license.
I ain't been there in a few years.
I know, but if you're not there and you don't change it in 30 days, then the state considers that notice, legal notice, that you would send a letter from the state saying to do something and not to do something. And you were served with such a letter according to the computer from the state on 1/17/2024. So because you moved and didn't give me your address, they still ask the court to hold you accountable for failure to appear and suspending license because the state know you moved. The only way they know, if you follow the law and change your address on your license within 30 days after you move. How many times have you moved since then?
Just one. Just one. I ain't been nowhere else.
You work full time?
7 days a week.
You had blue lights under your car, you had blue headlights.
Blue headlight, neon light.
Mr. Lee, the court accept the guilty plea to pay to appear to fine $100. I get to plead to blue light violation, the fine of 93.20. Speeding 28 miles over the speed limit. Court reduces that to 49 and 35. The fine on that is $412.27. Court accept the guilty plea to reduce charge from suspended license, no license, so you can get your license reinstated. That fine is $750.84. You're placed on probation for 24 months. You are to complete extensive driving school. Obtain a valid driver's license, and that driver's license must have your current address on it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Thank you, sir. You can come. Right. People always say the other night, especially with time for people, going to take the other night, is to get, you know, how to go that time.
Yeah, do it.
That's correct, yeah. Yeah, I'm American. Preacher. Yeah. Chicken drop. Right? That's it. Being quicker than that. Okay. Where you go? I need, like, you want to. Yeah, you don't need to leave, I need. $59, 65509. Fight to 10 for you, please. Fight, you have enrolled, for Albany Tech for your CDL.
Yeah, they said somebody be reaching out to me tomorrow to help me admission process.
All right, based upon, you entering a place of speeding and lights, we're going How many miles on the speed limit?
I think.
27.
Oh.
When I'm finding out also that you have 6 speeding tickets within the last 5 years. And that's important for us to discuss that for 5 seconds because you want a CDL license.
Right.
And that's just in the last 5 years. I think you got more speeding tickets than that. You're not gonna be able to get a CDL license with a driving history like that. Now we can help you with that based upon the speeding ticket in this court, but you gotta change your behavior. It's good that you wanna change and get a good paying job, but I'm looking at this driving history and all these speeding tickets. And it may not, at this point, unless we do something to help you clean your record up, like send you to the defensive driving school to come and get some points off, you may not be able to accomplish what you want to accomplish. And those are the kind of things that Albany work and community court does for you. So I'm going to place you in Albany work, and you can tell me that you need to do the defensive driving school so you can figure out how to not to complain, and that can be done online. I'm going to convert your fine, which is close to $500, to 60 hours community service. And of course, you order to enroll in Albany Tech for the CDL and computer science. That's what you say you want to do.
Yes, sir.
And we need to review assisting you with getting your record clean enough to get your CDL license.
All right.
If I just order you to get them and then I'm looking at what I'm looking at, you go to school all that time and they tell you after you complete school, you can't get them. We're gonna fix that.
All right.
If you're gonna assist with driving history. Now, if Daniel didn't talk to you about becoming a part of Albany work for the court, besides that's what you need to do based on all the things we can help you with, okay?
All right.
Now I know you're gonna be good at it and you're gonna ride me around that big truck one day, all right? Now, if you have a season where type and print the order and give you a copy of it, okay? The Dan's on these things. Back again to get my rules of our work. What do you think? I need to. Before you come out, so with your okay. Doing that back ahead of the
What not?
You got good ears.
I think.
I got a good mic tonight. Got a hot mic. I better watch this. It's gonna be bad. The order needs to sign You sound one or two of them. Another one go to him and Daniel. Green light.
Thank you. City of Albany versus Churosky Nor, charged with contempt of court, Lee Nolo, driving while unlicensed, guilty, stop sign, guilty, contempt of court, Nolo, driving while unlicensed, guilty, seatbelt violation, children, guilty.
Know what you are 37?
Yes, sir.
You went to the 11th grade?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a GED?
No, sir.
Where do you work?
I work at DJs with my auntie. She owned DJs. I clean up and stuff for
You said BJ to DJ.
her. DJs. Bar and lounge,
How long you been working there?
like about a year.
Did you work anywhere before that?
I worked at Sanderson like about 2 years ago.
You took a 2-year break?
No, like I just, doing a little side work on my own, helping my cousin and stuff out. Like doing a little side work.
I don't know what that means, but I'm not gonna get into it.
Side work. I was doing tile and stuff like that. He had his own prescription.
You 37?
Yes, sir.
What you plan on being doing when you were 45? Any idea? You ever thought about that?
I ain't gonna be somewhere. I'm gonna be straight. I'm be working somewhere. Yes,
You have children?
yes, sir.
How many?
4,
What's the oldest one and the youngest?
21 and 5.
Okay, let's go up from 5. You got one that's grown. You
Uh-huh.
got 5, how old?
13 and like 18.
Okay. Is the 18-year-old one still in school?
And she in college.
Very good. You missed court twice on some tickets. Why is that?
The address I think they had down. I was staying with my baby mama, and we started like talking, and I moved out with my grandma. And I ain't get to like.
That's the way it was. You got a DUI in December. Where'd you get that DUI?
On Madison.
Hmm?
On Madison.
You got it in Albany?
Yes, sir.
DC, I think. When you work with your relatives at DJ Bar and Lounge, clean it up, do you consider that to be full-time or part-time?
Hard.
Do you have your own place?
Yes, sir.
You live in Puritan live with you?
Yes, sir.
You live in her place,
I stay with my grandma.
grandmama, and one of your children, 2 of your children, 3 of your children.
One, my 5-year-old.
How long you been with your grandmother?
Years. Off and on years.
You ever thought about going back to?
I thought about it.
You think you're too old?
No, sir.
I don't think so either. I'm old. I went back when I was 35. Yeah. You mind me asking where the 5-year-old mother is?
Yes, she stay in her own house. She stay in Albany too.
Baby stay with her sometime?
Off and on, like she pick up on the after school and then like on the weekend, but Monday through Friday she stay with me.
You got a child support expense in one family life?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of. I ain't never got charged with it, you know. Not that I know of.
The DUI is in state court, which is, on the third floor of the Daughter County Youth Building. Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
You got a pending felony charge, in Daughter County?
Yes, sir.
You got a lawyer on it?
Yes, sir.
Was that the side job you've been doing?
Sir.
Was that the side job?
No, sir.
Nobody know what I'm talking about, but you and me now.
I understand. And I got DUI, I went drinking. They said because I was smoking weed, I was smoking weed.
Think about ready to change your life?
Yes, sir.
That, film that you got, that's dealing with a little more than we, right?
Committed. Part one.
Yeah. Do you use drugs under marijuana?
No, sir.
Do something else with it? You do?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything that's supposed to do to help you try to change that kind of stuff and get money in that direction?
Yes, sir. They can, try to help me.
They just thinking about the 5-year-old child and staying with grandma, and you got these charges that can place you in prison on your record.
Yes, sir.
Is the activator of thought still in you?
Yes, sir.
It is?
Yes, sir.
You got 2 or 3 felonies? If you have not gone for it,
Yes, sir.
you got a DUI, if you haven't gone.
Yes, sir.
Can I see the documents again? I did see something about child support. That might have been for the 21-year-old. You had a child for 2013. Whatever child support you had, can I be in child support anymore for you old?
Yes, sir. I don't paid off my back pay. I just had back pay. I had to pay off for my 21-year-old and my 18-year-old.
So those cases are closed, or they still? Are you paying for the 18-year-old?
No, I'm not paying for marijuana.
That's an issue too. You may have paid it off, but the state is not giving you a reinstatement statement. Or to get your license back. You have had a license at some point in your life?
No, sir.
Thanks, folks. Other than you want to go home? That's good. I'm gonna let you talk with the community, foot manager.
City of Albany versus Kadarius Dunlap, charged with speeding to excessive.
Mr. Dunlap, you are 26 and you have 12 years of education.
Yes, sir.
What do you work, sir?
Sam.
Remove your hand from your pocket. Please. You work for Sam? For Sam?
Yes, sir.
How long you been there?
For like 6 months.
What do you do for 'em?
Just unloading trucks, basically.
You understand on a speeding charge, you can be sentenced up to 12 months in jail and $1,000 fine.
Yes.
What kind of car you got?
Got a Nissan.
A Nissan?
I was on a Mama truck then.
What you got?
She got a Toyota.
Toyota?
Yeah.
Got a big motor in it?
Yeah.
So you gotta try to get everything in. 31 miles over the speed limit. 31? What kind of road was he on?
Over 30.
Not the expressway?
Nah.
What was wrong with it?
Nah. I was on the way home.
Go back to the top? Okay. 244 in the evening, you're going that fast down. Any other speeding charges on Mr. Dunlap? Three points in 2022 for going 19 miles on speed limit. Ain't too bad, Mr. Dunlap. I've been caught a couple of times. First offense going 31 over the speed limit, 524.28. Okay. I'm showing on my documents first. But the other one was 19 over. All right, the court accepted the guilty plea to speeding. Placed you on pretrial intervention, 12 months. Defined as 624.28. You may convert some, all of it to community service. You got to complete the defensive driving school to keep the points down. Once you complete the school and pay the 624.28, the case get in early. You have any questions?
No, no, sir.
And that's the order. Mr. Dunlap, when you finish the pre-trial, that 31 over the speed limit won't be on your record, but you got to complete it for it not to suspend your license, okay? It'll be dismissed once it's complete. PTI. All right. For all of you in the court listening and pay attention to what we're talking about, if you come up to the podium and you've heard something that sounds good to you, you think you need some assistance from the court to get on the right track, just let me know when you come up. If that's something you've been thinking about or thought about since you've been in court, need a grade or a GED or house you're traveling with your grandmama or with your man or your woman, just let us know and we'll see if we can fashion something together, okay? Anybody want to go to jail, let me know that, so I can put you in jail.
City of Albany versus Pauline Whitfield, disorderly conduct, the initials are on a guilty plea.
You Miss Whitfield,
Yes, sir.
what you do for a living?
I work at McDonald's.
Hmm?
I work at McDonald's.
How long you been in McDonald's?
I just started like a week ago.
What did you work for then?
Home run.
Oh,
Home run.
why did you get a hospital from?
Mm,
If you like in life school, you have a baby,
yeah. I had some.
that's gonna be proud of. How many babies you got?
One.
One? What was that baby?
16.
Hmm?
16?
That baby in school?
Yes, sir.
Where?
Daughter. You got a daughter.
About it. This is the choice then. Foreman went there. I didn't. You thought about getting your hospital diploma, or GED, or a trade or anything?
No, sir.
Why not?
Mm.
Why the crazy good happen? Everybody that, I think everybody wants to, but I don't, nobody. I want folks to make themselves feel better about their lives in general and folks around. You have your own place?
Yes, sir.
What's going on? You lost your door, back your home?
No. I just closed. That's it. She said something to me and I said something to her. I just closed.
So the person who killed you was going to the store, doing the, was that the boss or something?
That's my cousin,
The cook,
which was my manager, which was the assistant manager.
it's getting real deep. What was the manager, assistant manager? Factory?
No, I quit.
Why were you mad?
I quit a week before and I went back to the store to get something. And she said something to me. I said something to her.
Did you take it? Hmm?
I called her a B-word, so she better leave me alone.
What is it about, blowing the horn and yelling out the window of the car?
What? She talking about
What's going on?
Halloween. Halloween, we rolled past.
Out, blowing the horn and yelling out the window. Came through the store, and Chris and yelling at her. Nobody was riding around your motherfucking house. It was never so, and she called 911 because for this place. She had video footage. So, that you rolling your bed, how you rolling your bed?
Oh my God.
Sit down.
Sir,
Down, sir. Okay. You know why? I said that. You want to sit down? Did you hear what she said? Well, when you stood up. She said, oh my God. That means she don't want you to speak on her behalf. You're gonna get in trouble at home instead of speaking out. Don't try to save you from yourself. All right. Any problem that's on. You and your cousin getting along now? How you know?
because she spoke to me the other day and I spoke back.
You having a need to go to that store anymore? Might be working there?
No, sir.
Okay. Did you go to jail?
No, sir.
You been charged with this or the conduct?
Not I know of. If it hasn't been a long time.
All right, quarter fifth for no contest plea. Defined at 126.88. When can your man pay?
He gonna do it tomorrow.
He gonna pay it tomorrow?
Can you give us like to next Friday?
How long do you need?
No. So you give him a week.
I'm gonna give, you up to 30 days to pay that for her. In the meantime, we can talk to her about going back to school and maybe doing something, keep her attitude in check. She needs to be a beautiful young lady, but she can do some cussing and she can raise hell. We need to stop that if you're gonna see me again. I'm not gonna be able to help her, I'm not gonna let you. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking to you, man, but I'm looking at him. All right. Yeah, prepare the order, you'll get a copy of the order. Yes, ma'am. All right. Mr. Halpin, how long you had a driver's license?
About 2, 3 years.
You were driving before then, you were driving before you got a license? You were driving before you got a license. Wrong, right?
No, you right.
And you took the test, the written test and the driving test?
Uh-huh.
One in the computer, you took another kind?
Computer.
How many times you took one or two?
It took me 2 times.
2 times? You remember what, Mr. Hopkins hit with the car or? Pretty, insurance. Okay. Yeah. Mr. Hawkins, what did you hear?
Vehicle across, at least on Central.
You didn't damage your car bad, but you damaged your other car pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
You had insurance at the time, right?
Yes, sir.
Did the insurance company ever contact you about the damage to the car? Could you tell whether anybody was hurt? They were.
Uh, they had,
All right, on a failure to appear, the fine is $100. License charge, no license pin, failure to appear $100. Suspended registration is reduced to no tag for that it won't suspend your license. That fine is, 61138. And the no contest plea to pay to yield. That fine is 123.20. Oh, man. I got it, 11,000 miles command, sir. 11,000. While she's doing that, she's gonna attend orientation and be in Golden Albany Works Program. You'll be referred to Goodwill Industries or warehousing and whatever else you want to do. You will get some assistance, with, checking on housing and, get that tag, a registration straightened out on that vehicle. Your fine is converted to 129 hours minimum service. And that's what you want to pay all the time fine. Unless you want to pay the fine. You want to pay the fine?
Nah.
Okay. You receive a copy of the order and then, Dan's already supposed to pay you. I appreciate that.
Thank
There's no evidence that I can't. I'm not saying you have to go to a place. I mean,
City of Albany for Lamarcia, staff, failure to appeal, no, failure to appear, no, failure to appeal, no, fee, no.
Follow up on that, yeah, but let's see. I get into it. Mr. Steph, you are 27 and you had 11 years of education.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a GED?
No, sir.
Were you late getting here tonight?
Yes, sir.
What was the problem?
At work,
Where you work?
set a solution planner,
Yep. You did. What's the name of it?
set the solution planner.
You understand it can be sentenced up to 12 months in jail and $1,000 fine if he's charged?
Yes, sir.
Are you mentally disabled or under the influence of alcohol, drug, medication?
No, sir.
You have a right to a trial, presumption of innocence, the right to confront and to plead the witnesses, and the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself. You understand those rights? You understand the right?
Yes, sir.
I don't remember what we said before, but on the 2020 case that he didn't pay, did we do anything on it? The 2020 case. He was supposed to pay 123.20 a return and didn't. Okay. For full time, sir?
Yes, sir.
When you going back to school? I'm listening.
When my daughter get out of high school.
I hope you're not in the first grade.
No, sir. Okay.
What grade she in? Huh?
She a pre-K for now.
Pre-K?
Yes, sir.
She ain't got a first grade yet.
I gotta take care of my daughter.
I ain't asked you to start working now. What did you hit in the wreck? Car?
Yes, sir.
You don't know how to use a computer?
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna order you to do anything or bother you about it, but I'm suggesting, strong suggesting that you think about it to yourself about getting some schooling, you know, when your, child, in school now before you get in first grade, when she gets about sixth grade or fifth grade, she's gonna need your help. And you're gonna wait till she get out of school, you're gonna lose the opportunity to help her, and she's gonna lose the opportunity to enjoy that helping her. So, and that's about the computer, because you can do some things online pretty quick to get a high school diploma and do something else you want to, but what they teaching children now is like rocket science. If we don't keep up with them, they're gonna be lost at home trying to get stuff done. And it may be, we may be able to help them at home get better grades and stay on track. So I want you to consider that for your own purposes, okay? On the failure to appear, the fine is $100. Failure to yield, the fine is $123.20. And on the fee, the fine is $113.05. You have that money tonight?
Yes, sir.
How much you got?
I'm up.
236, 336.
I can try to get it up. Yes, sir.
Get it up by when?
I got it.
You can bring it to the courthouse tomorrow
What time?
before you get off.
Yes, sir.
Don't lie to me. I didn't charge you $100 for being late tonight. I could have done that. I can place you on probation if you pay it over 90-day period. What? You wanna do it tomorrow, or you wanna do it within 90 days?
I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
I'm sure reluctant to do that. I'm gonna let you pay it tomorrow. If you don't pay it tomorrow, I'm gonna put you in jail for 10 days, okay? And the reason I'm saying that because you missed court already back in 2020. I normally don't let folks miss court 4 years ago, then come to court late, then I trust them to come back and do something they're supposed to do.
I'm failure
Not
to,
being-
yes, sir.
Hmm?
I'm failure to incarcerated.
You incarcerated here,
The father,
Florida County,
federal father,
federal prison. There's any way we can change that? How long were you in federal prison?
2 years,
How long you been out?
a year and about 3 months.
And you forgot about the charge since you were gone. I mean, you didn't call and say, I know I got a charge out there. Can y'all tell me what it is? I'm going to take care of that too.
When the salary ran my back, I started having the tickets.
Did that game? Who did that?
When the sergeant ran my back for the second before I got out, he started having the tickets.
Probably right. He wasn't right about the tickets, but I don't think the city did anything to put it in the state system so they could see it. So that wouldn't be your fault. You could be right. So tell me when you went to prison, when you got the year.
I went in prison in 2021 and got out last year. Around October.
When you went in, you had a driver's license?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but if we consider this, what happened with prison is you don't automatically just go on the same day. You could be in jail for a month, 2 or 3 months before you get a 2-year sentence. So if he was incarcerated at the time, even before he went to prison, then that would be a valid period to appeal. That could be a good trusting young man. What prison were you in?
Montgomery, Alabama.
I'll take the word for it, all right? Here to appeal, I'm gonna make the fine 0. For clarity, Ms. Portman, if they're in jail, as you know, on their court date, don't sue because they're in jail, it is not appear to appear. But it is, appear to appear if you're in court in your jail time, you get out and be out for a year. You don't take care of it. notify and then that we had called it for him, we didn't get to the federal system. So you say you're going to it tomorrow, you want more time?
I can pay it tomorrow.
Okay, on Friday, give it the next Friday. Yeah, sure. No, like the temp, took that $100 fine away. I did. So it'll be 200.
City of Albany versus Duce Maria Gomez, charged with failure to appear in following the closely with the accident. Please go to the vote.
What do you work?
Griffin,
What is that?
is a lumber place, in Leesburg.
You live there in Leesburg?
No, sir.
Yeah. You're 30 and you to the ninth grade?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a GED?
I'm working on it
Where are you working on? What school? Online? or what?
online, GD.com. I paid $385 for that.
You understand it can be sent up to 12 months in jail and $1,000 fine on it, so them just take driving.
Yes, sir.
Are you mentally disabled or under the influence of alcohol, drugs, or medication?
No, sir.
You have a right to a trial, presumption of innocence, right to front and to the window. And the right to remain silent and uninformed, except you understand those rights.
Yes, sir.
You got a case in Lee probate court that you didn't go to?
What was that?
You got a case in Lee County probate court that you have not taken care of?
I already took care of that
When?
about last month. I even called them and tried to pay that ticket. So I went to the court, probate court, and paid I think it was $10 or $30. I don't remember, but I paid for that ticket. And I even asked the lady if I had a court date because they had told me that if I was not to show up, then my license was,
Like us, and that's what I'm having a conversation with.
not that I'm not, even the lady,
Leave probate court for a ticket you got on September the 12th, 2023.
I even asked her. I asked her and I stood there and I asked her and I said, I need to pay this because, I got a letter in the mail and she told me, well, I don't see anything in the system. You're good. And she even took my money and I paid for
What
that.
kind of ticket was it?
It was a speeding ticket. It was for $20.
Nobody has a speeding ticket for $20.
Well, everybody in Lee County knows each other. And they know me from the hardware store. And he was like, well, I'm just gonna put you down no, for no license, for no license,
They
I'm
reduced
sorry.
the charge.
Yeah, that was my charge for no license, but I was speeding.
What did they give you? A receipt or anything?
I don't remember, I don't recall,
Okay.
but I did pay that.
Yeah. Why did you miss court in Albany Municipal Court?
Because of money, I needed to work, and I didn't show to court because I was gonna see that in my paycheck as a damage.
What reason? Why didn't you call?
Well, I didn't call because I figured they were just gonna.
We're not like that. You work at Griffin, we don't give you a $20 fine when you do that. But, all right, it's 2/23/20. How come y'all have no suspension? I mean, one that was made in sometime after 1969. When can you pay 2/23/20? Go ahead.
I can't.
Hmm.
I can't. Is there an alternative? I'll take alternative. I can't. I'm the head of the household right now.
Do you have hours that you can do community service?
I'll take that.
How many hours do you work?
I work 40 hours a week, and I have a business on the side, cleaning business, and I do shirts and tumblers.
How many children do you have?
I have one,
What's that child age?
4. But I'm the head
You
of
don't
it.
get child support?
No, sir. He lives with me.
Hmm.
And my husband lives with me. But he has his own business. He has a landscaping business. And he just started his business not in July, but last year. And this was his first season of winter. And he probably works about 2 days a week, 3 days at the most.
I gave you up to 30 days for the fine that you couldn't come up with it in 30 days?
I can't promise you.
Can't find it?
Mm-mm.
Ms. Gomez, I'm gonna place you on pre-trial for 12 months. Your first month of pre-trial fees are waived. You may convert your fine to community service. You can come up with the money within 30 days. There's nothing additional. If you cannot, you can convert it to community
But
service.
what's gonna happen with my license though?
Hmm?
And so my license is suspended?
Yeah, you're gonna have to take that up with, me probate court. We didn't spend on license until 30 days. We didn't spend them until me this week. Probate court suspend them after you paid them that money. So I'm gonna give you, a piece of paper that Officer Hoffman filled out. So that we gave you notice that your license was suspended. Do we put a date on when they were suspended? Okay, well, I read on, let me finish. I read on that, there was a probate court in Lee County. You take that to them and remind them to pay them their money. They need to make sure that pension notice go away. What I'm doing is just notifying you. The one on the computer says your life is suspended. I'm not suspending. But you can take that paper to Lee County probate court and talk to them about what you need to talk to them about. You've been there, you did what you did. And you promised your life is going to be suspended. And you came before Judge Weaver and they were all suspended. So you be careful going home.
That's racist right there.
What? What's racist?
What she did, she stood there and she lied to me after she took my money,
You talk to the judge or the clerk.
the clerk. Because I stood there and I asked her. And she said no. And I said, okay, are you sure? No, I don't see anything.
But you don't recall her giving you a receipt for the money?
I don't recall because it was almost time for them to close and I was rushing in there.
You know who the judge is?
I don't know his name, but I know him. He goes into the store.
Her name.
Her name? No. Well,
You have a chance to go there tomorrow, tell the judge, tell me you want to see the judge. And then Judge Weaver told you to come see her. She and I are very good comrades to the plaintiff. And the judge is very, very fair. I don't know what that clerk is doing. Maybe the judge don't know what the clerk is doing. It sounds like it's something shady. I've never heard of a $20 fine on a speeding ticket.
it was not a speeding ticket. It was because I didn't have my driver's license on me.
That's what I'm saying. Clerk reduced it. That ticket would be $10, but it wouldn't be. I mean, I'm telling you based on what the law says, it's statute. If you produce a license when you go to court, when they charge you with no license on purpose, the law requires you not charge more than $10. Or the $20 still will make, even if that's still that short. But at any rate, the computer says on your driving history that you failed to appear in that court and this one. And that court suspended the license.
Well, the cop had already told me that it was not gonna be much. He had already told me that.
But I know the judge, he said that's racist. I know the judge, she's Caucasian, but I don't know her to be racist. She needs a real fair person. You may not know whatever happened on that. So if you see the clerk don't get into it with her, just say, Judge Weaver told me I need to see the judge. And talk to the judge about what you need to talk to ensure that form and that your license needs to come out of suspended, all right? I'm sorry for what happened. If it wasn't in the daytime, I would call the judge, but I'm sure she don't have any records. She can look at where she is. Miss Haynes, did they figure something out for you? You've been sitting there forever and you came up early, so come on back up, we'll find your paperwork. Yeah,
Okay. You must stand up here with you. Okay. Just tell the judge.
left you got a waiver? Somebody got it?
That's what her.
I approach the bench now.
Good. All right, what's the plan?
I just want to tell you, I didn't know how to go to, what is it, signature up there?
Shall we reach an agreement? on her?
Huh?
Excuse me. Yes, Your Honor, the city's reached an agreement with defense counsel on this matter. Due to the fact that she's on disability and she has limited income for the month, and the cost of living is going up, we would request that the court, reduce her fine so that she's able to pay it.
That sounds, what you, I was talking about, Ms. Haynes.
Yes, sir.
How much is your income?
I get 673,
How much you bill?
about 5 or something.
Five something?
Mm-hmm.
You live alone? Or
You know
something?
right now?
Nobody help to pay the bill?
Well, my son will, if I ask him.
All right.
Is that your husband out there in the back?
Mhm.
Where your son work?
He works in Sherman Wheel.
All right, the court accept no continual fees, paid to appeal, speeding, and no insurance. If you had any kind of violation in the last,
I ain't been in court in 15 years since that. That,
all right, based upon the recommendation of both attorneys and the request of the solicitor, the court suspends the fine based upon hardship. You're free to go. Good luck to you. All right. For your life.
I ain't got no, they took him.
You want some?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, I still got my mother for 17 years till she died. Now I want to start looking for pet. I mean, change rather.
When did your mama pass?
2021.
Obviously, they're gonna give you a release so you can have an opportunity to get your license back.
Thank you.
You don't need this, thing. You come back to court.
No, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Then I see, Miss Gomez's. Stuff again. I can wait. I'll waive a fee to go over there. I can initially. Can't sign it, waiving a fee. Right, we have taken it out. I need to do. I need to see Ms. Gomez to appear to, so I can write on this.
Yeah.
Got to eat the meat, didn't I said this morning, sausage and bacon, yeah. I'll keep a close eye on you tomorrow. You did a fine right this time. You did a fine right this time. Yeah, it was 611 and 38 that was missing off of it. Oh, I think, I need to be if to spend a life at the same time, right? When a life. Thank you. Go to Ms. Haynes, you over there. Don't give me some green and chicken tomorrow. I want to hear it. Right, I want somebody there. You welcome.
Okay, so we go to order and then change to the one to go to the little part. I have no problem with it. It's not, but she will. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Put it on the bottom, don't have it now. White. You know, you good.
City of Albany versus Teresa Patterson, failure to appear, no go, failure to yield, no go.
If Patterson, you're 56 and you have 20 years of education,
Yes, sir.
what do you work, man?
I work for Tough Trucking right now. I'm retired from the state of Georgia.
What did you do for the state of Georgia?
Child Protective Services.
Why hear your voice up there? I have nobody else's voice all night.
I'm on the mic.
Oh, they are under the mic or above it or something?
Yeah, they're over here.
Clear. You understand that you can be sentenced up to 12 months in jail and $1,000 fine on each charge?
I do.
Are you mentally disabled or under the influence of alcohol, drugs, and medication?
I am not.
You have a right to a trial, presumption of innocence, the right to confront, and the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself.
Sure.
You understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
All right, your charge is failure to appear and failure to yield. It indicated that you want to enter no contest plea to those charges.
Yes, sir.
Why did you miss your court date?
Got a mind, children, work. And I told him, a husband that won't behave. Had too much on my mind, let it slip.
What your husband do for a living?
He works for Georgia Pacific. Right now, he's staying with his mother until he realizes that golf is not as important as his wife.
You had another child to the list. He's one of the children there.
Excuse me?
He's one of the children there.
Oh,
You add
yeah,
him to the children.
most definitely. He's back with his mama right now, though.
Miss Haywood, that's not funny. Any of y'all other ladies do what she did. I don't want to go to mama house.
He didn't either.
Whoa.
I do apologize. I did call as quickly as I realized that I missed the court date.
All right, on a contempt of court accept no contest plea. The fine is $50. For suspend the fine on the pay to you. You haven't had a ticket according to what I'm looking at since 1999. When can you pay the $50? When can you pay $50?
Oh,
It's the $50 for contempt. I reduced that from 100 to 123.20 for the wreck. I suspended it because you haven't had a ticket on your record since 1999. So the total is going to be $50.
I can pay it within And can I wait till our next paycheck, which will be next Wednesday?
All right, have it paid within 2 weeks.
That's great. Who do I pay it to?
You're gonna pay it, you can pay it online,
Oh, that's
or you
great.
can come to the room. In 2 weeks, that may not be it, that's why, that's why, look. Yeah. Sweet 150. Yeah. You know more than I know, that's news to me too. Give her a date before we move to make sure we can get it. It's gonna be a date on order, you pay it either online or downtown in room, 201 by that date.
Thank you.
Yeah, the print. Maybe call this time. But a good time, we got to work on that again.
City of Albany versus Xavier Singleton. Charged with disorderly conduct, please no.
Remember, you good enough, but actually, about 2 hours ago. All right, no, if you're on the top, at the next step, yeah. So, for the warrant, still gonna be at. Don't look at it. If he comes to court, then we feel one of them have to rest. He can't just come to court, if he's doing something. Why you tell that? The one thing I think it's not my case. Those kids are trying to make, but not my case at all. Good night. Thank you, Attorney Hawkins. Hey, Xavier Singleton? Mr. Singleton, you're 20 and you complete high school?
Yes, sir.
Where do you work?
Weed tonight.
You understand you can be sentenced up to 6 months in jail and $1,000 fine on the charge?
Yes, sir.
Are you mentally disabled or under the influence of alcohol, drugs, and medication? You have a right to a trial, presumption of innocence, right to fine. That's the witness, present the right to remain silent. You understand your right? ABI, you understand? I'm talking to ABI, you're the ABI. Thank you. Have a Stevens thing. You're supposed to be going to jail out of one for your arrest, but have a thing. Put over there. Yes. That's something important, that I need to. Okay, another word. Call another case.
City of Albany versus Renaya Nixon, are facilities to appear, no improper term, no insurance, no suspended registration, no.
Is Nixon, you're 23 and you completed high school?
Yes, sir.
Where do you work?
I do hair.
Where?
I do hair.
At home?
Yes.
Without a business license?
Like I braid.
What?
I braid hair.
You can do that at home, not a license? Okay. Make money? Pay taxes? You understand you can be sentenced up to 12 months in jail and $1,000 fine?
Yes, sir.
Mentally disabled, all under influence of alcohol, drugs, medication.
No, sir.
You have a right to a trial for something, innocent, the right to confront and continue to. And a right to remain silent and not inform the. You understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's good enough. Let me see your registration. You still have the 2010 Honda Accord?
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Why'd your registration suspended?
I didn't know my registration was suspended. I never got noticed that.
You have insurance with Village Auto Insurance?
Could you repeat that?
Village Auto Insurance.
Yes, sir. It's called Hugo.
They call what?
Hugo.
Hugo.
Yes, sir.
Would you pay them by the week?
No, it's like you can choose when you pay, like you can choose the pace.
How you, I mean, you pay by the month,
Yes, sir.
every 6 months, every 3 months?
Yeah, you can do a year, 6 months, a month, like.
Could you change your insurance to another company in time?
Yes, definitely he was telling me that drivers with revoked license. I don't know what it says, but I didn't understand it because I never got noticed that my license was suspended or nothing like that. He told me that it probably came up like that because
When your license?
my insurance switched.
Oh, you failed to appear in this court.
Yeah, I forgot.
Did you change your address lately?
No, sir.
We didn't send a field to appear in? License or valid, I don't know what you get that from. Oh, yeah. You live on Divine?
Yes, sir. But I never got no paper sent there saying my license. I mean, my registration wasn't revoked or whatever.
So since you braid hair for yourself, you're on a pretty flexible schedule? Flexible means, until you come back to court and after you do something, you can come back without having too many hair appointments and stuff.
That's probably why I missed the first one. I didn't remember. I forgot about it. It slipped up.
That was curious. I want you to go and get your registration straightened out. And I will keep your license from being suspended for that suspended registration. The license are not suspended, but the tag is.
Mhm,
So you gotta go to the tag office and find out why.
mhm.
They tell you it's because you change insurance companies. You go to the insurance company straighten out. But they said that one of the numbers are wrong and you call what they call a VIN number.
Yes,
They
sir.
call it whatever it is. I need for you to fix it so I look at my computer again. To show me that your registration is not suspended.
Okay,
So based upon doing hair, can you have that done by, let's say, next Friday? You're gonna give me no choice but accept this plea and suspend your life.
no, please do.
You got a calendar on you? Your calendar?
Mhm.
How do you keep your appointments?
I have a website.
Look at your website.
Mhm.
Tell me, is your insurance company local?
Oh, no, sir.
Where
It's
is it?
online.
It's online too?
Yes, sir.
When you talk to them online, will they send you what you need? You gotta go to tag office first though,
Okay.
and find out why they suspended your registration.
Mm-hmm.
They tell you it's your insurance, you gotta get in touch with the insurance company.
Yes, sir.
If you don't, every time the police stop you for that charge, it's $611.38. And it goes up for second and third offense. So you can't leave it, just keep driving like that. You're gonna lose more money. So look at your appointments and tell me when you can come back to court and see me. It gotta be in 2024.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So it's not coming up in here, but
Ma'am,
it's not coming up in here out of the service, but what can you tell me what date next Friday would be?
well, you know, I don't know what for folks. I have a little cheap, phone here.
The 23rd.
23rd, okay.
So could I do like the 25th?
You don't do hair on Monday?
I can make sure I don't.
But that'll work for us then.
Okay.
Continue her case to the 26th. That's all what? Okay. Insurance is valid. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. But change the march, first we come up with the information. I put what your family's gonna be on.